Hello, again.
Good morning, Long Island. I am Shirley Mastic.
And I am Beth Page.
Welcome to our show. Thanks so much for doing that intro. I was having a dickens of a time getting my hair under control.
It looks gorgeous and it's so controlled.
Thanks.
It's from another world almost.
So what do you think? What do you think about all this election talk and all of that sort of thing and whatnot?
Well, excuse me, I'm parched. I like Mr. Huckabee. I like his name. I think it's very cute. He used to be fat. Did you know that?
Yes, I understood. And I believe he was the spokesperson. He does all those commercials for, oh no, I thought it was Subway. Eat fresh and whatnot. Is that true?
Your hair is glorious. It's like, almost like a Lady Godiva.
Now, is the vote gonna be, do you think it's really gonna come down to the divisions along the Suffolk-Nassau line, depending on what county you live in? That's who you're gonna vote for?
No, it's North Shore versus South Shore, like it's been since the beginning of time.
What about electrified versus diesel?
Diesel is out of the picture at this point. I'm not even talking to Diesel.
So there will be no Diesel vote for the presidency until the Long Island Railroad vote?
The Long Island Railroad's a very big lobbyist, though. I think Senator John McCain may have had an affair with it.
So any good shopping lately?
Of course. Huntington Square Mall calls my name every Saturday afternoon.
Well, and what do you think that the effect of whoever's going to be president, whoever it may be, how will that affect shopping and the malls of Long Island?
I know that when my $600 comes my way, a certain store called Spencer Gifts is going to have a very long visit from me. I have a very risky game in mind that I'd like to buy.
And what is it called?
I'm not sure, but it has something to do with sex.
You love it so much that you don't know what it's called.
I draw a blank, but I also want to get a new Magic 8 Ball for somebody very special in our weather department who started with us this week.
Oh yes, that is very exciting. We're expanding our staff, expanding our coverage, and very soon we're actually going to have the budget to leave this studio and go out onto Long Island and show you news as it's happening at the various malls, discount department stores, and supermarkets. But yes, our new weatherman. So tell us about our new weatherman.
He's very handsome. He's very, very sweet. He doesn't say much. You saw him a little earlier today. He looked a little confused. I think he's a little intimidated by the camera. Truthfully, Ron isn't true.
And his name is Ron Konkama, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are not in the know. And now you are. Welcome to the club.
And he went to the DeVry Institute in Suffolk County.
Yes.
He is an expert at using the green-blue screen to point out various weather patterns in our area.
Yes, and all the way from the fork of the Hamptons all the way to just about that Queens border. We're going to
Liston. Is that Liston part of Queens or is it Nassau?
I always forget. Is it?
You know who lives there? Lydia Bastianich. She's a great chef. She's
wow.
You know what she makes? She makes that macaroni and gravy like nobody else.
Where does she cook? And you mean just for home cooking?
No, are you kidding? You have to have a little pretty penny to go to her restaurant.
Hasn't she done some private sort? Oh, Manhattan. All right. Didn't she do some sort of private dinner for one of Long Island's most famous stars, Miss Taylor Dane or Miss Mariah Carey?
Right, and then also Billy Joel. I think is a big fan.
That's right. And
he's playing at Shea Stadium. Last concert at Shea.
Oh, get those tickets now, people! Get those tickets.
Shea Stadium isn't officially part of Long Island, although it is because it's in Queens, but...
Yes, technically in Queens, as we all know, until 1898 was part of Long Island, not just geographically, but politically.
And what do you mean by that exactly?
Well, you know, it was annexed to the United States. No, it was annexed to New York City in 1898 during the great hullabaloo of 1898, as we like to call it. And that's why you have all these lovely, lovely little neighborhoods in Queens that just can make you feel like you're in Nassau without even having to leave Queens. You know?
Except parking in Nassau is a dream compared to parking in Queens, I'll tell you. I went up to Indian food the other day in Jackson Heights.
It was a horror show of international proportions.
You were there to park practically on Northern
Exactly.
Boulevard, which, by the way, is what we call 25 once we get.
That's right. And and remember the last time you took me to that beautiful New Mall in Queens that where Mr. Bemberlinks, with that gigantic, scary teddy bear, was playing
right.
for Christmas.
The Atlas Center in Glendale. You'd never know you.
I got so sick.
Island.
She had to drive me to Mary Immaculate Hospital. We couldn't even leave Queens. I was so sick. She had to drop me off at the Trump Pavilion at Mary Immaculate.
But you were scared because Mr. Bemberling startled you, and then you became physically ill.
I'll be honest with you. I don't like large teddy bears, and I never have. They frighten me. They frighten the children.
But
they frighten my nieces and nephews.
Listen, Shirley, you digress.
Yes.
We are here to welcome Long Islanders to the day. Oh, I think Ron is getting nervous.
I think
we're to welcome Ron to our staff.
Mr. Ron Concomet. Should we go right to the weather report first? And then we can chat with him a little bit.
Because Long Islanders need to know whether or not it's going to be a Northern State Day or a Long Island Expressway Day on when they go to work. Because really, depending on the weather, one is better than the other. But so Ron, please prepare yourself. Wake up. I see he's to be napping.
Oh. All right, well, let's go right over to you now, Ron, and show us on the big technological map that we just have installed. News 12 Long Island, you eat your heart out!